Classic truck rescue. Gonna do something kind of different for my video this week. I've been really struggling with the trucks being in the weeds and spread all over the property. And I have, since I got the Kubota now and it's a brush hog monster, I've been pulling trucks out of the weeds and brush hogging where they were. Woody was buried right there today. And what got me started on this was I had some friends come over that needed some pieces for frames because they wanted to make cab dollies out of the part of the frame that the cabs bolt onto. And I always have some frames that are bent in one spot or rusted or whatever, but I save the frames because there's always guys that need a bracket or a cross member or the axles, and some of my frames already have, you know, they're already converted to power steering and brakes, but you can't leave them like that. Those were all over there. And I found that as I moved the trucks out of the bushes and brush hogged the spot where they were, I wind up with more room and it's just easier to get to everything. There's 3 more stacks of frames I pulled out. I think that's all the frames. I actually thought I was finished, and then I found this stack. It doesn't take long for the bushes to reclaim everything out here, and we're gonna experiment with some different types of weed killer out here. We don't want to be spraying the whole property down with poison. We got a lot of wildlife out here that we love and everything, so, but there are some alternatives to putting hazardous chemicals all over your property, and we're going to look into some of those, and a lot of my viewers have given me some good suggestions. But anyway, so can't really call myself classic truck rescue if I rescue trucks and then they're like this, and I do apologize for that. It's just bad and it's wrong. But I had a situation where my main tractor that I did my mowing and clearing with could only run for about 15-20 minutes max last year, and stuff just grew and I couldn't mow around it. So I'm gonna get that all taken care of. The other part of this video, and I'm gonna try to, you know, put the trucks with the same kind of trucks and all that. Main thing is I just want to have one area that has the trucks on it instead of trucks all over the property. There's spots where you just want to see trees and grass and stuff like that. It'll make it easier to get to stuff. It'll all be in one central location. And then the second part of this video is a little surprise for my Ford fans. Got a lot of Ford guys that watch this. I know most of my trucks are Chevy and GMC, but we're not Ford unfriendly at all. We drive a Ford every day, and we like them. So I'm going to visit a buddy of mine named Gary. I've been to his property before, but before we were just showing you his stuff, he got a hold of me recently and said, Rick, I need some room out here. I gotta move some of my trucks. So I believe we got about 4. It's going to be a 1966 Ford F351 ton dually that's just sweet. Uh, 78 Ford F250 camper special that's totally loaded, and that these old guys we're going to see bought it new. They're the original owners. Oh, and then he's got a 1993 Ford F350 dually single cab 351 5-speed truck. They're kind of rare. And a couple other ones. So stick around. Also, I'm gonna after I get done, I'm gonna move a few more trucks. I want to get around this tree cleared, and I'm gonna start clearing all my trees of limbs 12 feet high to make it easier to mow around them and brush hog around them. Just try to make this a little easier to upkeep and a little better looking. You know, I'm not trying to build a junkyard out here. As a matter of fact, I've told people I don't even like having as many trucks as I do. Unfortunately, when I bought most of them, I had 3 buildings to put stuff in, and I haven't had a building to put anything. A lot of these trucks just need to be taken apart and the parts put on shelves. Some of them are project trucks. So, you know, if you see anything that you're intrigued about, feel free to ask about it. And most of my stuff is for sale, and I'm not trying to own every truck in the world. So later on we'll take a ride down to the river, because we now have a road that goes all the way to the river, not the stream. A lot of people see the stream and they think that's the river. We will actually cross the stream and go down our road to the river and to where we're having a little beach spot. And so we'll have a few things in this video. Yeah, this is just out of hand. Can't have the trucks in the bushes. So probably for a few days I'm going to be pulling trucks out of the bushes and reclaiming land that we already cleared. The good news is, where the grass has grown up real tall, we've already cleared that. And yeah, there's some blackberry bushes in there, but it's real easy to mow. Once you get the trucks moved, you just give it a couple swipes and you're down to just the grass. What do we got here? You know this truck better than I do.
It's a sweetheart. It's a it's got a 351 Windsor in it.
What year?
93.
93 Ford F350 1-ton dually with a 351 Windsor. This one has a 5-speed. Kind of hard to find them with the 5-speed. Also kind of hard to find the dualies with the single cab.
The 2-door.
Yeah.
You cannot find them. No, it's a sweetheart. It's not what I want. I bought it thinking I could put a 460 in it, but I have to get it. It completely changed everything.
Yeah, because the bell housing is specific for the 351.
It will not work.
And it's a one-piece transmission case.
It's one piece.
All right, and then tell us about the other one.
That one?
Yeah.
Cherry.
Yeah.
I know what a guy even wants.
This is a 1-ton. What year is this one?
66.
66 Ford F350 1-ton dually.
You have to ask Terry about that. This is a bus motor that was stuck in the garage, and Terry brought it home, or I told him about it. Anyway, we brought it home. We're sitting out here.
This is a really solid truck. I haven't seen any rust on it anywhere.
No, there isn't. Dense. For being a farm truck.
Yeah. They all have that, right?
Yeah.
It's got a nice flatbed on it too, stake bed.
Oh, I built those. And, oh, it's a sweetheart. I love this truck. The only thing I'd change is these
inner fenders.
Well, see, they had the starter went out, so they cut this fender well out.
Did you swap the starter?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just on the one side, driver's side. How are the brakes on it?
It's completely gone through.
Oh, it
brakes
good.
It'll throw you right through the windshield.
Right on.
If you want, they'll throw you flat through the windshield. That's a sweetheart. I love the truck. I hate to see him get rid of it, but I don't know what. Man, you gotta look around.
I'm looking. He told me which ones are for sale. So it's the white one, the turquoise one, the blue one, and the maroon one. He's gonna spend that, I can see that.
Oh, it's got a new exhaust on it, doesn't it?
Yep, brand new. Brian over
He said
in
the
Cabby.
truck's been completely gone through.
No, it breaks everything.
That sounds pretty good, huh? Let me get a shot of the inside. Sounds pretty good, Terry.
Rick wants to look inside.
I'm going.
It's a good running. It's really a good running.
The jack even works. Pretty clean. I haven't seen any rust anywhere on this truck. Little surface rust up there, but gee, the steps and rockers and cab corners are all real solid. Door bottoms are solid. It's pretty nice. It's got a real nice heavy duty stake bed on the back of it. Did you want to lock this back up, Terry?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
If you want to. It's a yellow key. It's got 48s in it. That's why I can't drive it.
You got to drive this one around town.
No, here, I'll get it. I'll get it. But it's okay. It's cool.
I like it.
And we put a new flatbed on. Or
Yeah.
A new,
Yeah, it's a good looking bed.
and it just purrs like a kitten. I went through the brakes and the wheel cylinders and all that. Yeah, I mean. I put a new windshield in it, and it has nice
pipes on it. Boy, it'd just be an excellent farm truck.
It really would, yeah.
I mean, it's kind of beat up. I don't know who does
It's
it.
not bad.
I'd drive it every day. I would too.
93 Ford F350, 1-ton dually with the single cab, 351 Windsor, 5-speed. Looks like it needs a wheel back here, but other than that, it appears to be in pretty good shape. And then, Terry, you said that maroon one over there is a 79? 460 automatic.
Got 308s in the back.
78 Ford Ranger XLT
Tilt wheel.
camper special tilt wheel. Got all the deluxe chrome stuff on it. Talking about the maroon one over here. And none of these trucks have rust on them. Pretty straight. Pretty solid. It's got a pretty clean interior too. Oh, does have a little rust hole on the back of this one cab corner. I didn't notice one on the other side. But the rockers and stuff are super solid. Black interior. Door panels are in good shape. Does need a headliner. Got the slider rear window. Dash has a couple cracks in the pad on the top, but everything's there and in good shape. Original carpet's still in decent shape. 78 Ford
F100.
F100 long bed.
3-speed.
3 in the tree, 302 small block
4-barrel.
with a 4-barrel.
Yeah. And we'll just pull it out there and drive it anywhere you want.
It's got one big dent. One big dent in the quarter panel on the back on the passenger side, but other than that, looks real straight and solid.
Yeah, it's really nice. Really, it's a good looking old truck.
3 in the tree truck.
I bought this from
Yeah, these trucks are all really solid.
Yeah, you don't want it. Well, he tore it off. Well, I repaired it.
Yeah, other than that dent, this one's in real nice shape too. 69 Ford, short bed,
Yeah, go in.
Fleetside.
Should be open.
Got a 289 in it. This one's solid too. Real solid in the rockers and the door bottoms and
Hey, Rick, look at
It's got a 289 built up C4 automatic. Needs a little finishing on the interior, but it does run and drive.
C4 automatic.
I like the wheels. It's got the Steelies on it with the old hubcaps, and they're a little wider in the
Francis
back.
Keys made those.
I like
Key
those.
Motors. There it is.
Motor's all fresh.
Yeah.
Like I said, this one's real solid too. Yeah. I don't think you're out of line on the price at all.
That's a pretty cute little nostalgic thing.
Oh, here. Let me see if I got the key. Here. Here.
Fire it up for
Here,
us.
dear.
Jamie, fire it up.
No, she wants to look at the
Oh
trailer.
no!
Oh,
you got a
all right.
key- Is there a key in there for this?
No, never mind. I thought he was.
Battery in it.
Oh, okay. We're good.
No.
All right. Thank you, Gary. We'll see what we can do for you. All right. Got pretty busy last night out here. Still working on getting all the trucks into one spot, and pulling them out of the weeds. I got a lot more done last night. Cleared that whole area over there and around this tree. That looks a lot nicer. Yeah, I just figured put them all in one spot instead of having the whole property dotted with them. I've also started working my way back in there. And I've made some roads going into those bushes. I'm going to clear all of this. Just get it cleared out. I like this a lot better though. Also been clearing back here by where we're going to build our tree home. Back there. I'm just trying to clear all this in between where the trucks go and back here, trying to keep everything well away from the stream. A lot of garbage back here. Everywhere I go, I run into garbage that's been thrown into the woods, and it's kind of tedious because you got to come out here and pick it all up. That probably didn't do my brush hog a whole lot of good right there. Nobody's lived out here. People have been just throwing their garbage out here for years and years. Boy, that's an old Coors bottle. A lot of these old stumps I've found that they're so rotten you can just take the bucket and bump them a few times and they start falling apart. This is a trail that goes along the dike and down to the stream, and then there's a crossing where I can get onto the island now, and then we have a road that goes across the island to the river. This is all starting to open up real nice over here too. Nice spot back here. Real nice. I'm gonna keep clearing these bushes over here on the other side and just open everything up. Oh, ran into my friends again. Hello. It's okay. It's okay. Been seeing them around quite often. Looks like two. There's another doe around. There's 3 of them that run around together. 2 big ones and a little one. We'll leave them alone. These little lookout points on these spots where I like to come and film for my little wildlife clips that I put on the end of my videos. One of my favorite spots right here. It's always something. Always something to see down here. There's Sawtooth. Looks like he's working. Old Sawtooth's at work. There's some more. Oh boy, there's a lot of deer out tonight. Here comes Sawtooth. Doing a little construction tonight. I like that little guy. Oh, it's 2 of them. Sawtooth and Chipper. That's cool. Hi, buddy. How you doing, Sawtooth? He's gotten where he doesn't run off immediately when he sees me now. He kind of checks me out. What's up, buddy? Hmm? Sawtooth and Chipper. Well, I think that's it for today, folks. Starting to get dark. Yeah, so this has been a goal of ours for a long time. This is the actual river. That was the stream that we crossed a couple minutes ago. But I've always wanted to have a spot down here where we could bring our friends and family and camp. And this is the coolest spot on the river right here. Oh, look at that. Wildlife bonus shot. The little ones are growing. Look at that. I love it out here. It's such a blessing to just be out here. But yeah, this is a spot where we want to have a little campground for our friends and family to come on and hang out and have good times. There's a really nice swimming hole right over there, pretty deep, and it's got hot water that comes out of it. And then that over there is part of the property too, and that we're leaving alone because it's good just being unoccupied and untampered with. Huh. That was pretty cool. I imagine this is a pretty good little, that's a big family right there they're raising. But yeah, this is a spot we like right here. So I'm going to just kind of smooth this beach out a little bit. We don't need a huge beach here, just a little one. And that's it for this episode of Classic Truck Rescue. Peace out. Look at how dirty my porch Yunkin is. Man, this tractor's been working its tail off. I'm ready to give him a bath tomorrow. Very impressed with it though. Gotta say, Kubota L2501 four-wheel drive tractor. It's the stuff. My brush hog's already taken some beatings. Got some dings in it. But, you know, after the first scratch, I was like, it's a tractor. It's gonna get scratched, but we'll keep her clean. I've been doing all my greasing and all my scheduled maintenance at the hours that they're supposed to be done in, and we'll take care of it because it's taking care of us. So grateful to have this. Peace out.